Since I was in high school, about my sophomore year, and I just chose the elective actually when I decided not to take chemistry anymore, and I got put into pottery to fill that period, and now I'm learning a lot of chemistry through pottery, which is really awesome. It's definitely other potters and old, like, traditional works of art that I admire a lot, but I have a couple friends who are really into pottery, and social media helps, and that's like all my social media is just potters, and I get a lot of ideas from them and just kind of like introduce my own, but usually I just get out a sketch pad and start from a blank slate, or like look around the room and try and figure something out. Yeah, I think it definitely helps mine. It doesn't help as much as you'd think it would, like as you're looking at photos and you're like, I save things all the time and I think I'm gonna make something similar, and then I don't. But I think that when I'm working at the wheel and when I start making my own work, I see things just like naturally come in because they're in my memory from using social media. But I try and not base it just off of that. I try and be more original and think of my own things too. Yeah, so that's hard. Like, I love making things that are just natural, and I like not really having too much of a plan, and so that doesn't work very well because then I make a huge array of things. So right now I'm working on just making one type of form at a time, whether it be mugs or bowls, but usually mugs are what sell the best, so I make a lot of those just to please people, and then I'll make more creative things like fancy teapots with crazy handles, or sculptural things, or like I like making wall hangings where I put slip and then I carve different designs into them, and those are like more for me. So I have kind of transitioned into teaching more, and I teach 3 students right now, beginning pottery wielding class, which is super rewarding and awesome in every way. And so I picture myself doing more teaching and making money that side of it, and then eventually, once I'm done with my degree, I'll be able to just like focus full time on pottery. I used to actually meditate a lot around the same time I learned pottery, and then I've kind of gotten away from meditating, and I want to again, but pottery is one of those things I've always kept up with, and it is like I'll focus, I'll just put my headphones in and do my thing, and that's why I love this space here, because people come in, I can meet awesome people and like community members or just people who are visiting and want to see this space, and so I can show people around, but then at the end of the day, like I always love coming back to my work and just focusing. Then I'll make that and I'll weigh out my clay if it's a set or something that's supposed to all be the same. I'll make sure that I start with the same amount of clay every time, and then if I'm just going for it, then and I'm just trying to be creative and I'm going to make mugs today, then they're not all going to be the same size and they're probably not going to be the same shape, but I can make some similar, and I usually won't make them all similar in a row. I feel it as I get to the point of shaping the pot, I will decide then, and it's really freeing to just not have a plan and just go for it, especially with a big ball of clay. You can just you're like, well, what is this gonna be? You tell me, and you just kind of ask the clay and go with it.